Ladies, gents, and non-binary friends, it is 7:05 UK time. We are doing some art today, and with that, and where's my VTuber? Why am I angry? There we go. Ladies, gents, and non-binary friends, welcome to the Creative Corner. I am your host, Ninten, your artist, video gamer, game developer, and square brainer. I think I'm on brand now, but yeah. We're just gonna chill, do some art, catch up, see where it takes us. This sketch is not finished, so I will actually be spending like the first hour of the stream trying to like clean it up a little bit, but I think I've got the vision laid out pretty much. So yeah, I've got the chat up on my window. I might actually split screen that because I need my references up on my other screen. But yes. And to everyone lurking, I hope you're having a fine Monday. It is the start of the week after all, the working week. For some as well. And let's get to it. And of course, the thing is blocked. Okay, we're on the right screen. Capture card. There we go. And I don't have... there we go. We're starting with some Fruitiger Arrow today. That's great. But yes, chat, if you have any issues with any audio quality at all, just let me know. And I'll try and troubleshoot those as best as possible. Just as my battery on my headphones are starting to run out, but that won't affect the stream. I'm just gonna keep going at that point, and doing the best that I can to keep the stream going. But yeah. Right. Okay. So now that we've got that all sorted, PNG's ready, art is ready. We're Mikuing. Okay. As it was voted by the community Discord as well. I like this music because it's so funky and cool. Even though, like, I might change Miku's smile a little bit. And of course, we need her head. We need the shape of her head to be defined here. There we go. That wasn't half bad, now wasn't it? I'm just gonna go with the flow with this one. Try and, like, do my own take, per se, on how Amy and Shadow would react to Miku being in the game. Of course, I've heard that the characters are not going to have voice acting, but I don't think it would make sense because Miku is a vocal synthesizer, so maybe they could do something with that. I love her, like how her headphones are like the cat ear gaming headphones. It's really cute. And of course, we could add her little short turtleneck here to define where her neck is going to be along the shoulders. Okay, so it looks like it's very her shirt below her racing jacket is very slim. So I'm just looking at the reference up close. I really wish that Sega did not paywall their art book to limited run games. And for those of you who don't know who limited run games is, good. Don't buy from them. They don't keep their promises. As like a business to deliver to the consumer, essentially. When it comes to collector editions. I miss when companies used to source their own collector's editions like Nintendo does. Because a lot of the art, right? Like, I would love Sega for the 35th anniversary of the Sonic franchise to release an art book. Not just any art book. No. I want to see all of the concepts like we did in Sonic X Shadow Generations as little like reward trinket things that you could put in the vault in that book. Zelda has a art book that got released for their anniversary a bit back, and I really hope they they kind of release another one with the updated like artworks of everything, so it's like an updated collection per se. I wish that they would make an art book with all the Tears of the Kingdom concepts in there as well. Not the Tears of the Kingdom concepts, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, it was quite limited because obviously they released it before the game came out, so they couldn't really put much in terms of concept art in there. But I got the Tears of the Kingdom art book as well. Ages ago, with the collector's edition of the game Tears of the Kingdom, and after seeing a bunch of concepts and stuff, I really hope Nintendo does a lot more stuff like that as well, including Sega. I know I went on a bit of a rant about art books, but I just love art books so much. You learn a lot from them just by looking at them, and they're really good to, and I admire the craftsmanship that goes behind the visual vision of the game, essentially. Okay, we're pretty much on a roll with this at the moment, so Okay, so it's not as complicated as I thought it would be in my head to decipher here. I've pretty much got a good basic grasp on like how she's like what she's meant to look like. Oh yeah, and she also has like holes in her gloves as well. Actually, her gloves are red. That's really cool. And then we'll let the line work fix the rest of that sketch. So next is our girl, or our lovely one and only. We're gonna remove shadow from there, but we've got Amy next. With this one, I might actually have to get Amy's reference up. So Amy Rose. More so the 2D reference, if anything, because I really struggle with her quills. Her quills are really hard to work on. I might turn up the mic a little bit, just to be safe. There we go. That should be fun. I really need to practice drawing more Sonic, more of the female Sonic cast. As well. There's like a huge diverse roster of the cast. Because obviously we've got the main one, which is Amy. We've got Blaze. We've got Blaze. We've got Rouge, Cream, Surge, Tangle and Whisper, Styx, Marnie? Is it Marnie or Marine? I keep getting the pronunciation confused between the two. There's also Sage, of course. Sage. I really like Sage and Frontiers. They were really cool. And obviously there's like the legacy ones like Sonya and Sally and Bunny, and mostly they're from like TV shows and comics back in the day. I wonder if I still wonder if kid channels still show those as reruns, because because that's how I discovered like characters like Sally and Bunny and all these other characters, which I didn't know until like getting a comic back as a souvenir from America, which was like they were actually from a comic book series that was going on in America at the time. We all know what happened to that comic book series, and I'm not going to talk about it here. That's a story for another day. We're quickly getting through these sketches, actually. Like, I thought it would be taking longer on these, but I think it's mostly like the line work and stuff that I need. I was promised Miku. Here she is. You're welcome, AJ. Because, like, the options were Triple Baka, which, for those who got the reference, well done. Teto. Miku and Teto. Miku by herself. I think that was it. But I could just see Amy just coming up to Miku with her fan lights and being like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Is that Miku Hatsune? Can we get a selfie together?" And then Miku would just be like, "Yes." Like, I don't think I could provide a voice for Miku, and then Miku is just like, "Shadow! Shadow! Let's take a picture with Miku!" And then Shadow's a little bit hesitant, it's just like, "Amy, not right now." Like, obviously, I can't do a deep man voice because I'm not a man, but like, it's a thing, and it's a thing that happens, and then Amy, being sneaky, being very sneaky and all that stuff, takes the selfie, and then Shadow, without cause of surprise, is included in the photo. That's my vision for this piece. A bit silly, I know, but like, it's my art. I decide what goes in it. Also, welcome into the stream, AJ. I hope you're doing well. I know it's been a while since we spoke, but it's always good seeing you here. Yeah, I feel like I have a feeling that my headphone battery is gonna run out during during stream. I don't know why I call stream thingy all the time. Maybe that's my new terminology. That and the next thing. So I mean, at least I fixed the hands here, and then there's that. And next up is the one, the only true ultimate life form, Shad. Now for this one, This is a bit unfinished, but we're just gonna improv on this because I don't think I drew a lot of Shadow last year, obviously because Shadow had a big year thing last year. So Shadow the Hedgehog. We'll go with it again with his 2D design. And zoom in. Hello, Taken. Welcome back. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I for sure. I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna lie, but I've got some things lined up for tomorrow, which hopefully will result into something successful. But we just have to wait and see. You're doing okay? That's awesome! Since when are you streaming on YouTube? I've been streaming on YouTube for a very long time, actually. But I think it was because I put the stream link to unlisted. It wouldn't show up for some people, which I do apologize for, guys. I genuinely did not know that YouTube was quite like that. That I had to post a specific link in order for you guys to look at my stream. But yeah, it's fixed now. So it's my first time seeing you on YouTube. Yeah, I've been multi-streaming for about a year now, which has been good for my YouTube channel, and also good for the YouTube people to interact and have fun, you know. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm just double checking something. Sorry about that, everyone. We're back. Actually, let's change his mouth to just... Just... Thoughts gone, brain empty. Let's see how that looks as like a clean sketch kind of deal. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah. I think we're getting places. Oops, that was TikTok. Please don't DMCA me for that. Okay. Okay, I think now is time for the inking. Yeah. It's time to do some inking. I might be a little quiet during this chat because I will be very focused in making sure we ink the right places, if you get what I mean. But we'll go for 5. Yeah, 5 sounds good. Oh, and first off, save. We got to save the file, otherwise we get no drawing. Okay, that's a little bit organized levels, just so I can hear what's going on. Why is it not filling? I'm very sad. Right. That's not what I want. Or is it this? Oh. Oh, we're back. We are so back. Oh, sorry, I just hit the mic there. Sorry. I have to, like, it's hard, like, with the drawing setup that I have here, it's a little hard to, not hit the mic. So if you do hear, like, a certain point where you feel quite. I do apologize. That's me hitting my mic with my pen. And I need to silence notifications. Right along. Okay. Well, my birthday weekend was nice. I got to see some pals. I went out and did some arcade. They're like the sweetest bunch ever. And I'm glad I got to hang out with them during that day as well. I don't normally get to see them much. But it's always good when I get the chance to meet up with them as well. Okay. But yeah, we did some arcading. I'm slowly getting the hang of DDR, which is great. I've been really getting into rhythm games recently, so that was fun to play, including Daytona. I love playing Daytona as well, in my own time, and it was a fun night. I know the piece won't be as accurate as to the design of Crossworld's Miku, but we'll get there. We'll get there in the end. Okay. Oh, it's just a pattern. It's not something that. Okay, I get you. I get you. Other than that, I was tuning into Anime Expo during the weekend as well, because the game that I play on my phone had a campaign going where I would get an extra pull in the gacha if I logged in those specific dates. Which is a game called Project Sakai, or what it's known as in the West, Colorful Stage. Colorful Stage is actually a decent game. It has lore. It offers a lot of content that isn't like backed up in a paywall. I probably said this already, but it's my current obsession at the minute with the movie coming out. I thought I'd check it out. There we go. We've got 2. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just wanted to do this for the Discord as well. But yeah. I've had a good week. Got some nice stuff. And I've just been chilling. So we got the first part done, which is good. We're slowly getting there, which I'm glad. I was a little worried with how long the main Torchic one took. And it took 3 hours. This one's kind of going smoothly. Oops. And doot. We done it. We are so back. I think I slowly am getting used to my tablet a lot. Mostly because I've been working on my bigger works on here as well. But I'm also thinking maybe I'll get myself an adjustable mount, which will make it easier for me to not only draw but also improve my posture. Since it is coming up to an hour, I might take a 10-minute stretch break, but also give myself the opportunity to charge my headphones as well during stream, so they don't fall out and not fall out, run out of juice before they run out of juice. I think I need to get like a wired set of headphones because it is getting a little annoying. As much as I love my headphones, I take them everywhere with me. And maybe having a designated set for my computer only would actually help. Maybe I'll get one of those gamer Razer headphones, the cute ones. I heard they're expensive though, so maybe not. Okay. Okay. Okay, that is inking 1 done. Now it's on to this rascal here. See what I did there? Hee. I'll stop. This one is going to be easy. Welcome in, Lilac! It's good to see you again. Welcome in on the YouTube side. We, once it hits to about an hour, on stream, actually, we're actually gonna be taking a little stretch break, and a little brain break for myself, to also top up my juice on my headphones, and also make sure I keep myself well energized whilst doing these inkings. These parts won't take as long because they're very easy to do, and they're not as prioritized as this diva over here. But we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. But I hope you're doing well. So yeah. So for those of you who are in the chat, feel free to get yourself a drink, get yourself some snacks, maybe get yourself some dinner, and just enjoy yourself whilst you're taking a break. Anyways, I'm gonna go and do my stuff. I will be back in 10 minutes. Just bear with me, folks. Ladies, gents, non-binary friends, it is 8 o'clock. Past 8 o'clock, actually. And we're live once again. We are back. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Right, we're gonna delete that. And just start. Actually, I'm gonna put my drink a little further away. And there we go. Half out. Yeah. I am feeling a little low energy today, but I still wanted to stream because I like doing it, and I want to continue doing it because I feel like it will help me get better at my at articulating my speech a bit more. There we go. But yeah, I was mentioning about how Colourful Stage is getting a movie. It is coming out in the UK on the 31st of August, which is amazing. And it also means that I get to hopefully see it. I hope it comes to Scotland. I hope all the anime does not forget Scotland. I would very much like them to include Scotland. More places than Glasgow, of course. But knowing them and my luck, it'll be in Glasgow. And Glasgow is not a problem to get to for me. Per se. It just is a little bit annoying that people, it's the same with tours. Like, you know how bands, like, right? They go on tour. And the only date, or the only dates listed on their lineup is England or London. Just one night in London. Unless I understand that Scotland does have some strict rules on their curfew. There are many venues other than the Hydro that people can support. For example, the Barrowlands. The Barrowlands is a really good ballroom place, and there's a couple of like clubs as well that also supplies stages for bands as well. We've got a loud scene up here, so... But yeah, Miku movie's coming on the 31st of August. I'm definitely going to see it if it's near me. If it's near me, like, at all. And if it's in Glasgow, I will still be going, because I would do anything for that green-haired fictional character. Or blue-haired. Question. What would you consider Miku's hair color to be? Green? Or blue? I think it's blue. Like, she gives off blue raspberry vibes, if you understand what I mean. I might put a poll up on Twitch, actually. that would be funny. Yeah, I'll put a poll up on Miku's hair. What color is Miku's hair? Blue or green? And I will allow additional votes. I'm gonna put my 10 cents worth in there too and say it's blue. Okay. There we go. think we've got it. Yeah, we've got it. We'll fix it up a little bit. We'll fix up her, we'll fix it up a little bit. It has potential. There we go. There we go. Done. I think, whatchamacallit? Oh, what was I gonna say? Is anyone else, excited for Team Sonic Racing? I sure am. Kind of why I wanted to do this piece is because I kind of want to express my excitement for it in art form. I think it's going to do good. Despite what people are saying, I think it's gonna do good and it's gonna prove people wrong, like they did with Frontiers and like they did with Sonic X Shadow Gems. And even so, Sega might always not get it right, but I feel like they really are focusing on their they're focusing on their main titles, specifically Jet Set Radio, Shinobi, which is a recent one, and Crazy Taxi as well. I really want to play Jet Set Radio down the line. Actually, it actually looks really cool. Or I should play Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. To get familiar with the mechanics, because the music kind of bops in that game. Okay, we've got Amy done. Now we have Shadow, my boy, my favorite hedgehog. People will say, but that's overrated though. And I'm just like, no. I like Shadow. Leave me alone. I like how complex he is as a character. Especially during O6. Where he spits out the quote of, if the world becomes my enemy, then I'll fight like I always have. That's always resonated with me. And blue won, I think. Oh wait, no, it's still going, my bad. But yeah, I think last year I got into know Shadow's character more in depth because of Sonic X Shadow Generations. Because I never played 2005 Shadow, it was a bit hard to understand his character, especially when all the media, well, the only media that really kind of touched on his background was Sonic X at the time, that was accessible to me. What is Miku's hair? It is blue. And you know what? I'm not gonna argue with that. Oh, I made him a little bit too round here. There we go. Again, these aren't going to be like the main focus of the piece. This is getting a little old, the music. I'm gonna reshuffle it, see if we can get some fresh beats in there. There we go. One thing that I've been looking at though is Iron Mouse's performance at Anime Expo, and how she uses the same technology as Miku, essentially, which is really smart. And with that technology, it allows her to pursue her dream, which is amazing. Of like singing opera and stuff. But yeah. Okay, we've got and we got that. Okay, that's our shadow. Basically done with the line work here. I'll admit, that I really need to start practicing perspective more. But I'll get better with that over time. Ooh, that's something I could mention on here. Chat, I had the most insane dream. There was a Sonic Adventure 2 store in my dream. And it had everything. Like, it was like decorated from the top to bottom with Sonic Adventure merch. Like Sonic Adventure 2 merch, and just merch from the games in general. And you could just see like a plethora of like Sonic plushes and stuff. That was like the most amazing dream ever. The most amazing dream I've had is the Frutiger Arrow one. I had a really good Frutiger Arrow dream as well. Dreams are wacky and weird, aren't they? I mean, that's the base done now. All I gotta do now is figure out the background. That was the only color I needed. But this is our main colors for Miku over here. Because guess what? We're saturating her with this bright teal looking. I'm basically following the color palette. But rest assured, it's still blue in a sense. Okay, so we got that one done. Let's get her skin over and done with as well. There we go. Very minimal color palette, I should say. But it does the job. I think that's also, yep. I think I'm actually gonna lighten that up a little bit. Just to differentiate the... Oh, there we go. Just to differentiate the colors a little bit. We're just gonna do a quick clipping mask over here. We've pretty much got this in the bag. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. I did such. Okay, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm slowly getting. What's being seen here. Right. Clip that. Miku Crossroads. Right. So these are just wee circles. I love how like she's adorable. I start to feel better after I put on like the base colors for my pieces, because that's when it really starts to take form. Okay, so we got that one. Like, I know I should be focusing on coloring the other two, which I'll get to. I just like I love coloring in the eyes. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We're so doing this. Here we go. There we go. And we're gonna name you Miku. And we have Miku. What we need now is Amy. We're gonna fix Amy, actually. Because I've not done her right. There we go. That looks better. I was a little skeptical on how this would turn out, but turns out we are okay with this. We are gonna do the thing, and then we're gonna color a bunch of stuff. Okay, that's the eyes done. Now it is time for our skin. There we go. Actually, let's go for a five. Yep, that's. Oh wait, no. There we go. The fiery red is Amy's color for her apparel. You know what apparel that I really want to see come back? The Sakura stuff. I want to see that again because having Shadow and Amy on there was really good. Okay, so we've got that in the bag. We are gonna just crack on with just coloring in the rest of the characters, and also do the background before we do any shading. Like do like a simple background. Make sure things are polished before we start rendering these. But yeah. Okay. And I'm drawing Amy with the little pen lights that you get during her concert, during Miku's concerts, which I have one of those. And I want to get another one if I ever go to Expo again. It was fun. It was really fun. I'm getting so many pings on my phone at the minute, and it is just what? I don't even know what's going on. Help. And when we do the lighting for those later, it'll make sense. And of course, we can't have Amy Rose without her bangles as well. We are so back. We are so back. I keep saying that, but it's mostly to get me hyped up about the art piece. Really. So, Amy Rose. We're going with a different color with shadow this time. We're going for a really dark purple. This time. Because I saw in a study of like certain parts of the Sonic art style that a certain art style uses purple instead of black for the shading. And with Shadow, it's easy. We don't have to edit him all that much. Other than to add his, like, other details, like his stripes and stuff. And of course his red eyes. His fiery red eyes. That's not Shadow. It's Terrazo. Is it Terrazo? Or is it Terios? Is it Terios or Terraso? Terraso sounds like a brand, I'm not gonna lie, but... Okay, and... Actually, we'll go with a darker tone. There we go. We'll try and darken that a little bit as well. Darken and desaturate it. No, we'll keep it saturated. I think we'll keep the brightness up, but down the saturation. Let's see how he looks with the others. I'm not gonna lie, that's a really colorful cast we have here. It's actually kind of cute. I think we can work with this. We can work with this, right? Okay. Oh, we have to add his eyeliner as well. Of course we have to add his eyeliner. Is it eyeliner? It's probably just one of those like streaks that he has. Okay, let's merge group. And Shadow the Hedgehog is officially colored. Right. There we go. That is looking swell. That is looking amazing. Now it's time for a background. I'm gonna try and make it Checky style. You know, like how some idols do like this like meet and greet, right? That's what it's called, meet and greet. And you can purchase the option to take this picture called Checkies, which is a Polaroid, essentially. That is a big square. We'll tone it down a little bit. Fill up. Or not. Or not. Yep, we got it. And again, like, this is just a generic patterned background to make the piece look a lot more fuller. We've got our things, and we're gonna do it right. There we go. We have our pattern background, but what we're also gonna do, move all of the sketches down so we have colored and ink to the top. Group that. And we're gonna call this the gang. Yeah, I don't give my layers order numbers. I'm quirky like that. Oops, I shouldn't have said quirky, but you know. How about we go with yes? That's perfect. Normal. And we're gonna add a frame at the top. Very nice, very nice. I'm actually gonna go with basic here. Nah. Actually, we're just gonna I'm not too sure what to include in this. Connecting worlds. There we go. That sounds nice. No, it's gonna look like it's and we're gonna set that down. Make hearts. Little hearts and stars as well. That looks cute. That looks adorable. Right. And checking frame. There we go. Save. Back that up a little bit. Okay. So now that we've got the base colors laid out and ready to go, I'm going to take another break. This is our second hour break. We usually take a break every hour, so 1, I can stretch, and 2, I'm not overdoing it with the art. For those of you who are coming in and lurking, thank you so much for sticking by me. So far, we are going to continue this piece, but allow me to take 10 minutes to stretch, get a drink, rest my voice for a little bit, and we can crack on with the last part of this piece, our favorite part, the shading. Okay, so without further ado, feel free to go on, get yourself some more snacks, stretch a bit as well, and also, most importantly, ensure that you're taking care of yourself. I'll be right back, guys. Ladies, gents, non-binary friends, it is past 9 o'clock. We are almost done with the piece. Let's get to it. Just saying a quick hi, just got back from ping pong. Hello, Jelly! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. I know you're away having fun. At a place that I've wanted to go to for. It was glowing ping pong. Interesting. You've got to tell me more about that when you message me later. But yeah. Creative Corner. Right. Miku. Beam is what they call it. We're gonna do our best. We're just gonna go with the flow. Sonic Racing Miku? Yes! I've wanted to draw her for so long. Then there's Amy and Shadow. Shadow doesn't know he's in the photo, but Amy wanted him to like have his chance to like have a picture with Miku. So there's a story behind it. It's a silly story, but yeah. Also, a new gacha is going live tonight for colorful stage, so be on the lookout for that. I've seen they have it's like cyberpunk-esque, and they have a cyberpunk Toya, and I'm just like, oh my god, that looks so cool. I need to get my hands on it. I heard N-Stars was delayed until August, though. But you know what else is coming in August? Hatsune Miku, a Miku who can't sing. The movie is coming to UK theaters on Miku's birthday, funnily enough, as well. I'm really hoping. You gotta get a cosplay for the movie. Like, I've already got a Miku cosplay. Do I really need to actually? Oh, that's a oh yeah, Irie. Yeah, of course, Irie. Yeah. For those who don't know, there's this character in Colorful Stage from an idol group called More Jump. That character is called Irie. Irie caught my eye during her birthday event. It wasn't until like I started reading the More Jump stories, I started to relate to her a lot. In terms of her character, and she's became my favorite. And Taya is my favorite as well from Vivid. And you'll be Big Boy Tsukasa. Oh, that would actually be kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta go. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming in. Have a good time. Remember, you're there to have fun. But yeah, I really want to go there and cosplay as Tsukasa. If I can get an Irie cosplay, because the main problem is I'll see you later, Jelly. It was nice talking to you. Bye. But yeah, if I were to cosplay that character, it would be hard because it's actually really hard finding colorful stage cosplays other than AliExpress. Which is kind of funny. But AliExpress isn't really diverse in its sizing. Because if anything, I would have to I would definitely have to cosplay in the more jump outfit. I might make something of my own. Who knows? I know I have a family member who doesn't use their sewing machine anymore, so maybe getting the materials and like making it so that it's accommodated for my size would be a thing. I don't know if I could accomplish it within a month or so. But I've done things within a month or so. That have been made within a month. So hello, David Meadowfield. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the Creative Corner. This is the David Meadowfield. I see. Well, welcome to the stream. We're just doing some artwork here. Oh no, of course it's always good to have people here chilling. I always try to make sure that my art streams are like that. I also do games as well, but those have more chaotic energy. So maybe if you want to chill, fine by me. And before you ask, I don't do autographs. I see. How are you today? I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Just doing some art. We're almost done. I'm just doing the final bits and bobs and the details of this piece. Well, it's looking good. Thank you! Thank you. Art's my hobby. I've been practicing it for about 10 years now. I'm mostly self-taught. Never went to art school, but but I did do game development. That's something. Yeah, I'm self-taught. Yeah, I'm self-taught too. Welcome to the club. I think majority of artists are self-taught to an extent. Mostly because we're constantly told to experiment. Can you turn the music down just a tad? Oh, of course, I apologize. Is that better? Thank you for letting me know. I don't always know how my how my audio levels are on stream. So thank you for letting me know. I think I'll keep that at the default setting because I think there was issues for people trying to hear me on stream, but hopefully that solves it. We're always fixing things. So. Do you animate? I do animate. I've made a couple of projects. Here and there. I'd love to see. Sure. If you don't mind, chat. I'm actually gonna show you a recent one that I did. So if we turn off the music, I better turn the desktop audio down as well before we do anything. Animated frames. Do we still have it on here? Yes, we do. We do have it on here. Okay. Right. Before I put this on, I'm just gonna make sure that we open it with movies and TV. There we go. So, this one's for you, David. This is my take on this is like a practice on like figuring out how keyframes work essentially, and how you can manipulate how many frames you make to make something very, very quick and sharp. I don't know how to explain it, but I was studying the principles of animation with this animation, so yeah. Let me get the desktop audio. That should be fine. And let's play it. Let me know if you have any audio issues. Thank you. Anyways, back to the art. Yeah, that's one of my many animations that I've made. I try and make them every month, but I just need the right idea to come to me, if you understand what I mean. That must have taken ages. It actually took a couple of days, actually. But that was mostly because I was also making it a lot more detailed. I think for future projects, depending on how many frames it has, I might actually skip shading entirely. And just leave that to make my illustrations a lot more unique. I might actually, yeah. And now the reason why I use yellow instead of white is to give that saturated look. With the overlay layer here when it comes to highlights. I love doing highlights. They're like my favorite, part of the process. I made a big animation recently and one against 250 plus people. It took months and it wasn't very fun to make, but the payoff was worth it. The shading is very nice. Do you mind if I could take a look? I would love to take a look at it later after stream. That sounds really interesting. Give me a sec, I'll link it. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see that. But yeah, I make short form animations because one, I'm not really looking to make films in a way. Animation is a fun process that I like to use for creative expression. Do 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 do. So I take it you're a big Sonic fan. Oh yes! I love Sonic. I'm very looking forward to the new racing game that's coming out soon. Okay, now it's time to render the jacket. Multiply with a pink magenta for this. What did you think of the movies? I said I'd check it out later after stream. However, I'll check it out. I'll check it out now that I have both screens on my thing. No, I mean the Sonic movies. Oh, right, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, I've watched all three of them. All in cinemas actually, and I think they were really good. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I like the dot shading thing that you're using. That, my friend, is something called halftones. They were used originally for comic books. That's what I really like about when it comes to using this kind of thing. Why is it not working? Oh, there we go. I might darken that a little bit. There we go. Ah, that's what it's called. I've used it before in some of my art. Yeah! It gives that, like, classic Marvel look. Or that classic DC look. Your art style reminds me of something. You can't put your finger on it. It'll come to you. I'm sure of it. But I get inspired a lot by a bunch of VTuber artists as well. I really admire the craft that they put in to allow VTubers to come to life, essentially. I admire their craft. I admire their craft. Rare. Yeah, it's really impressive. Yeah! So much so that I've just been learning a lot from them. I'm actually loving how this is turning out. Like, originally I wasn't really vibing with the art piece, before I added colors and shading, because, well, oh, whatchamacallit, I didn't see the vision, but now that I'm adding, like, the brighter details, it's starting to slowly come to fruition. So what kind of shows do you watch? I watch a lot of cartoons. One of the obvious is being anime, of course. But I used to watch a lot of Ben 10 back in the day. A lot of Ben 10, a lot of Scooby-Doo. I was really into Disney TV shows but at the time as well. I don't know if anyone else... Bay leaves? Bay leaves? Bay leaves? Right. 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 Right, 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 right. Okay, 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 okay. You want to say that again? You want to say that again? I am drawing wholesome stuff. How dare you? That's all I wanted to say. Also, welcome into stream. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to startle you. But yeah, I watch a bunch of cartoons like Ben 10, Amazing World of Gumball, Regular Show. I just joined in. Why the hell are you holding him up? It's part of the lore. It's part of the lore. Asgard Ezio. Yeah. She hurts people with it. I don't hurt people. I don't hurt people. I bop them with... I need to drink. You love Regular Show? Yeah! She hurts people with it. I speak from experience. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, what would you rather me have? A katana or a mop? Which one's safer? Choose wisely. She looks wholesome, but actually she's really, really evil. That's why I'm called the Scottish Gremlin. That's why I brand myself as the Scottish Gremlin. I can do better than Labubu's. That's for sure. And for those of you who have heard about Labubu's, my condolences. Because in Scotland, majority of parents who have bought their kids these things in Scotland have just found out that all of them are fake. It's been so long since I've been able to catch a stream. Ah, it's no worries. It's always good to see you here, Dev. I hope you're doing. I hope you're doing okay. I hope everyone's doing okay, actually. OMG, Labubus are so popular in Mexico. Don't even. They have plagued Scotland at the minute, and it's not even the real ones. It's not even the real ones that have plagued our islands at the moment. But yeah, to finish off, I watch a lot of anime, I watch a lot of Cartoon Network stuff. I'm not really a big fan of Nickelodeon, except for Avatar. I like Avatar, but I've always been a Cartoon Network Hanna-Barbera girl through and through. I used to like watching those shows. I liked watching the Disney shows as well. Here's some more lore. Justice! That's just your lore. I've been a fan. Texas got hit with massive floods and sadly a high body count. I have heard. I have been fine. Oh my god, I read it out loud. I'm so sorry. Damn it. But, yeah. I've heard. I have a few mutuals who are in Texas right now. Which are safe. At the moment. However, it's terrifying to see these disasters come to light a lot more now. It is very alarming. Cartoon Network on top. Yeah, definitely. But to those who are affected by the current state of events right now, please know that this stream is a safe space for all. And I want to elaborate that the art streams are... Is that Kiki's delivery service drawing at the top right? Yes. But from what I'm saying is... My heart goes out to everyone who has been impacted by recent events. And I hope this stream can be a way to provide some comfort and some escapism as well. It's alarming, and it breaks my heart to see that a lot of people are suffering because of this now. My comfort streamer. I do try and make it right. PBS Kids gave me Reading Rainbow and Bill Nye. Okay, so I have watched Bill Nye. Our science class used to put it on for us when teaching us about topics. But I've never seen Reading Rainbow, other than that one meme of like butterfly in the sky. Take a look, it's in a book, The Reading Rainbow. Oh yeah, that is Miku. She's gonna be in the new Sonic game. Joker? What are you talking about? That's Shadow. Maybe one of these days I need to make a new Persona piece as well. My friend gifted me Persona 3 Reload for my birthday, so maybe that will give me a chance to do some things with that. Shadow ain't nothing on the Phantom drip of heart. Maybe. Maybe. So in 7 minutes time, chat, I'm actually gonna take another break. 1, to go to the bathroom. 2, to refill my juice. 3, to rest my voice. And 4, to just stretch. So I'm giving you that leeway right now, if you guys don't mind. These breaks last about 10 minutes, mostly for me, so I can ensure that I can keep on drawing for you all tonight. Right. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I like this song because it's very funky. Nintendo quiet? That's rich. What do you mean? What do you mean? Quiet. What do you mean? What do you mean quiet? I am the storm that is approaching. Provoking black clouds in isolation. I am reclaimer of my name. Born in flames. I have been blessed. Forsaken, I am awakened. We're going down that rabbit hole again of me just being obsessed with that song 24/7. That is like my most favorite thing about Virgil. Not as a character, but just as his aura, essentially. Okay, so we've got Amy Rose to do now. But yeah, we're gonna take a small break in 4 minutes. I'm gonna catch up with chat actually, see if I missed anything. But have I really been quiet, Bayleaves? Actually, we're gonna go for that break now. So feel free to go get a drink, go get some other things. I will see you in 10 for more Nintendo. I'm still working on that spiel. But I'll get there with practice because I know I can do this if I just stream more often. Dang, I called myself out. Oops. Right. See you in 10. Ladies, gentlemen, and friends, thank you for your patience. We have returned. Thank you for waiting. Let's make some banger art. Okay, so we've got Miku done. All we need now is Amy. We're gonna remove shadow so that we know what we're doing with this. Okay, actually we're gonna keep it on normal because we want the eyes to be detailed. So. But yeah, we have returned now. I do apologize. I should, like, I wonder what else I could do to make the BRB a bit more better for people. Maybe add a 10-minute timer, so like people know like an estimate of when I'll be back. Do 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 do. I love this music. I've forgotten how fun drawing Sonic characters were. There we go. We're working our way up. Do 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 do. Though I do have an art piece planned for next Sunday stream. And this one's gonna be a little actually from a different franchise that's a unique fixation of mine, which is Scott Pilgrim versus the World. And my favorite character at the moment from that series is Kim. So I'm gonna be drawing Kim Pines for you all next week. On Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time. I will be posting about that. Just to get in good practice of getting back into a schedule. Trying to ease back into the making schedules has been really hard. I'll admit. Actually, I shouldn't really be focusing on highlights too early. Ooh, that looks amazing. I love how that pops actually. One of my goals for next year, because Sonic is celebrating their 35th birthday, and Pokemon is celebrating their 30th anniversary, I want to see if I can get involved into like content related stuff. This is just like figuring. This year has just been more so figuring out what my style is like, essentially, and how I can make it a bit more marketable to companies. One of these days, I do want to work freelance one day, at game companies. One of my main goals is to move to Japan. That's always been one of my greatest goals, and probably is going to be a great life achievement for me. To become a freelancing illustrator and VTuber, who also knows Japanese. I know a little bit of Japanese. I'm not confident enough to speak it. But I can understand some sentences clearly now. It's more I need to get more confident in speaking in the language. That's one of my goals for when things pick up again. Is to learn more Japanese, and also visit Japan. I want to visit Japan. It's like it's been my dream to visit that place. Not only do I want to see the rural parts, and obviously big obvious one is Akihabara. Yes. I want to visit the Ghibli theme park and museum as well, and maybe see if there's any art exhibits as well. I know Japan also has their own art exhibits for their indie artists called Design Fest, or I think it is Design Fest. I would need to double check. Emi Richu made a video about it. And one channel that I've been watching is Spilled Ink, which is by Emi Richu and Didus. Like, I've been watching Emi Richu and Didus, for a very long time. Also, welcome back, Lilac. No worries. You're always welcome to come by here whenever you like. However, I've been watching it a lot. It's been super inspiring to see those two now as a couple doing their own stuff for YouTube as well, like promoting creativity and stuff. And their own little artist podcast. So in my art, I pretty much don't shade. That's fair. I just like doing it. Because I feel like it adds a lot more. But every artist is different. Add more light. And now we're cool. The pen lights now light up. You know what I should make? You have a school presentation, so you gotta go have a nice dream. All the best for your presentation. Oh my god, I figured out pen lights. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I figured out how pen lights work. I have an emo idea. This is gonna be sick. There we go. I'm actually gonna put that outside. That's amazing. Have a snack? Thank you for the snack redeem, Dev. Have you heard of Sprunky? I've not heard of Sprunky, no. I'm afraid not. Yeah, I've not heard of them, I'm sorry. Thank you for the snack. It was very nice. do 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 do. Okay, Miku, Amy, Shadow. Now this is the one I'm excited to test out because I'm trying out a new color on him. So right there, right along. Right along. You know I love Miku. Oh yeah, definitely. I like Miku too. Miku's fun. Miku's a fun character. Oops. He's just my little edgy boy. Do you do art trades or commissions or anything? Unfortunately my commissions are closed at the moment, but I am doing art fight. I should actually link that to you all actually. I'm currently doing art fight at the moment. I've attacked a couple of people. So, a lovely person who I attacked first defended with one of my characters, and I'm gonna be showing everyone's attacks and everyone my attacks and other artists' defenses later in the month. As a little tribute and a thank you to everyone who participated. So that's gonna be cool. But yeah, here's the link to my art fight. Ooh, what's art fight? Art fight is an annual celebration hosted to celebrate artists. Essentially, you compete in teams to gain points. There's no like competition premise behind it. It's more of a way to allow artists to celebrate other artists, meet people, network, and also make new friends along the way. I feel like it's LinkedIn. It's not LinkedIn. LinkedIn's a bit trash, but it's LinkedIn if it actually cared about its creative people. If you understand what I mean. Or ArtStation if it cared about its creative people. I can never wrap my head around why people use ArtStation rather than making their own website. I found that better. I found that to be really better than using ArtStation, and I think ArtStation scrapes people's images to train their AI. So I don't really trust ArtStation. So sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there. But that's kind of like my take on art fight so far. But it has been really fun just seeing people create. I think you're really good at art. The piece that you made me ages ago spoke volumes. I really like that piece. But yeah, but you kind of switch art styles, you know. I do that too, actually, with traditional art. My digital art obviously leans on the more cute side, whereas my traditional works are a lot more edgier. Mostly because I don't color them fully. I use my inking pens and use an inking technique to make it a lot more raw and edgier, which is something that I discovered last weekend, actually, whilst I was doing art fight attacks. And as much as I would love to show my art fight stuff on here and do a traditional art stream doing it, I feel like those kind of pieces are a lot more personal to the artist, because I'm drawing somebody else's OC. Oh, why am I angry? That's why. There we go. We're fixed. I'm sorry, chat. I wasn't angry at you guys. I was rotating the art piece and I had to give my intent focus. There we go. I love giving details to Shadow. He's a very special boy. And all that's left now is the eyes, actually. So... have you ever used Klecky? I don't think I've ever used that, actually. Okay, so we got 1, 2, and 3. Look at that. That is actual goals. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some to make it look a lot more cute. I say that, but what I mean is to make it a lot more softer on the eyes. I discovered this when making my May and Torchic one. Trust me, this'll do something here. So I have a proposition that we make an overlay. Lower that down a little bit. Like, we don't want it too... We don't want it to overpower the colors here. Jesus, we've been going on for like 4 hours now. Right. So we'll do the same with Amy, but give her a more red rose color. Right? Oh, I got to go. It's no worries. Thank you for coming. Actually, alrighty. We're gonna give a purple. We're gonna give Shadow a purple overlay here. Oh yeah, I like that. Hello, YN. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a lovely day, or evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. Actually, I don't think we need overlays. The overlay touch up here. I think it only worked for certain reasons. New sub, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay. And you know what? We'll make it teal. Lower the opacity a little. Make it vivid. Yeah. And then add an addition. Let's give it that holographic look, shall we? Of like it being a photo. looks like we're pretty much done. All we have to do now is add the disturbance filter. I like your drawing. Thank you. Thank you. We're just about finishing. This is to celebrate the reveal of Miku being in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which is very nice, very funky. Now, all that needs to do now is add my no AI watermark. So the AI, the silly AI knows that I have a disturbance filter on it. No AI sticker. I should really make that a sticker sometime. In like support of like all what's going on at the moment. Cause it's not nice, is it? I don't like AI stealing data from other people. And that's it. The art piece is finished. So yeah. This will be posted on Wednesday at 9 AM UK time. And that's us officially done for tonight. Okay. So, without further ado, it is time for the ending of the stream. Ladies, gentlemen, my friends, thank you for coming by to our stream today. I always appreciate having you guys here, and now that we have the YouTube side properly fixed, meaning that I can stream more stuff on the YouTube side, it means we can have more YouTube beans on here, which is amazing. So, let's get on with our thank yous. Thank you to everyone for lurking. Thank you for just chilling in general. This art piece was really hard to do, but I'm really proud of how it turned out. We got there in the end. However, I want to say thank you to David Meadow for the follow. Thank you to the YouTube side for being awesome as per usual, and the Twitch side as well, of course. We always love having you here. So yeah. Is anyone still live at the moment? Like who I'm following? So, YouTube, for those of you who aren't aware, we do a raid. Basically, we pass the baton to another person, essentially. So, I think it's only fair that I go raid Viper. We've crossed paths a few times. Let's see what they're doing at the moment. But yeah. I'm just getting the YouTube app, not the YouTube app, the other app up at the minute to see if I can catch the raid, essentially. But yes, I've been Ninten. Y'all are amazing. We're raiding the Green Viper, and I shall see you all next Sunday for a drawing of Kim Pines from Scrub Pilgrim vs. the World. I will see you all soon. Stay creative, and happiness will always bring you good luck. Bye, guys.